I'm just going to go through some foot exercises. This is often the things we get asked for with the introduction of orthoses. It's just good to do some foot exercises to help it along, or if people don't want to go down the orthosis route, then to help strengthen the feet and get the feet working again. Can be useful if feet have got quite stiff and we find that either toes or the arch aren't moving correctly, just to get these activated. So the first thing that can help is just the basic sort of roller, and this is just sort of loosening off the structures underneath the foot, and also just helps activate the muscles, just sort of rolling through from the heel onto the ball of the foot. Just change the angle of it slightly so you're working into different areas. You can use a roller or a classic sort of spiky ball. You can do this either sitting or standing and just moving around, find a little area and just sort of work into it. It really helps just activate the muscles in the foot and making just the foot feel a little bit lighter. And so some of the exercises are just lifting the toes, pushing the toes back down, all of them together, or trying to do them independently. So the big toe independently to the other toes. So just get all of those sort of moving, spreading the toes, just clawing them up, keeping the foot nice and stable, just really working the foot through here. And then the classic toe sort of curling and scrunching sort of mechanism. You can use a towel or a soft piece of fabric that you're just sort of scrunching up, just bringing those toes up towards you. Forget to almost go the other way and then to come back down. It's really giving those toes a good workout from one extreme to the other extreme of movement. And we can do what's called a short foot, so now keeping this joint on the floor. And basically just try to do the same sort of mechanism, but some smaller movement, but you can almost just feel the arch activating underneath there. So keeping this joint on the floor is important to activate the small muscles. When that comes off, probably using more of the muscles in the calf. Put the foot onto a little bit of support, and this, as the toe comes up, you can see it just tightens up the arch and activates the arch, and then we can move over that to give a nice good stretch through. Really good for plantar fascia type symptoms. If you get any pain through the arch or into the heel, just to stretch that out. Just a nice activation. We can push down on the toes just to shorten and to drop that through. So there aren't really any hard and fast rules, but anything really where you're just getting the foot moving, getting the toes to work, just activating the foot. As we move into that push-off phase of a walking and running, we want the toe to bend. We can see the arch just reforms, and as the arch reforms, it becomes nice and stable and strong as we go into that push-off phase. And this is what you're trying to establish, this mechanism. So we hit the floor with the heel rocker, the ankle rocker, and then onto the ball of the foot as we move through into that push-off phase. So yeah, find your feet, get those working, get them moving. It will benefit. And just make standing and walking a lot more comfortable. Give it a go.